Have you ever wondered how compassion can fit into a philosophy that emphasizes rationality and self-control? What if I told you that combining compassion with Stoic principles could lead to deeper and more fulfilling relationships? Imagine a way of connecting with others that balances emotional warmth with calm resilience. In today's video, we're exploring the role of compassion within the framework of Stoic relationships. We'll uncover how this seemingly emotional trait aligns with the Stoic emphasis on virtue and rationality. Whether you're looking to improve your relationships or understand how compassion and Stoicism intersect, you're in the right place. Understanding Stoicism and compassion. Definition of Stoicism. The Stoic view of compassion. Stoic virtues and compassion. In Stoicism, compassion can be understood through the lens of virtue. Stoicism teaches us to live by certain virtues, such as justice and kindness. These virtues align closely with compassionate behavior. Justice in Stoicism means treating others fairly and with respect. This naturally involves showing compassion, because treating people well often requires understanding their struggles and providing support. Kindness, another key virtue, is about being gentle and considerate towards others, which directly relates to compassionate actions. Stoics believe in acting with integrity and fairness in all situations. This approach naturally includes compassion because showing empathy and kindness is part of acting justly and fairly. So, while Stoicism focuses on emotional resilience and control, it also supports the idea of being compassionate as part of living virtuously. To begin, let's quickly define Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that originated in Greece. It was founded by Zeno of Citium around the 3rd century BCE. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and to accept what we cannot. This means concentrating our efforts on our own actions, thoughts, and attitudes, while letting go of things outside our control. Stoicism emphasizes 4 main virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom is about making thoughtful decisions and understanding what is truly important. Courage involves facing challenges with bravery. Justice is about treating others fairly and with respect. Temperance is about self-control and moderation in all things. Together, these virtues guide us towards a balanced and fulfilling life. What is compassion? Now, let's talk about compassion. Compassion is the ability to empathize with others and to desire to help alleviate their suffering. It involves showing kindness and understanding towards people who are going through difficult times. Compassion is more than just feeling sympathy. It's about taking action to support and comfort those in need. When we practice compassion, we connect with others on a deep emotional level. We recognize their struggles and make an effort to provide support. Compassion helps build strong, meaningful relationships because it shows that we care about others' well-being and are willing to be there for them. Intersection of Stoicism and compassion. At first glance, Stoicism and compassion might seem like opposing forces. Stoicism is about maintaining emotional resilience and control, while compassion involves feeling and acting on emotions. Stoicism emphasizes rationality and detachment, whereas compassion involves empathy and connection. However, these two concepts can actually complement each other quite well. Stoicism teaches us to control our own responses and maintain inner peace, but it doesn't mean we have to be indifferent to others' suffering. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to approach compassion with a clear and rational mind. By integrating compassion into a Stoic framework, we can enhance our relationships in a meaningful way. Compassion allows us to connect deeply with others, while Stoicism provides us with the tools to manage our emotions and reactions effectively. This combination helps us be supportive and understanding without being overwhelmed by our feelings. Rational compassion. However, Stoicism doesn't advocate for blind emotional responses. Instead, it promotes a rational approach to compassion. This means responding to others' suffering with reasoned empathy. Rational compassion involves understanding the needs of others and providing support in a thoughtful and measured way. It's about balancing empathy with a clear mind. For example, if someone is going through a tough time, a Stoic would approach them with understanding and kindness, but also with practical support that is helpful and appropriate. In practice, this means that while you might feel compassion and empathy, you also consider how best to act in a way that truly benefits the other person. This thoughtful approach helps ensure that your compassion is not just about emotional reactions, but also about making a positive difference. Compassion is a tool for stronger relationships, building trust and connection. In relationships, compassion plays a crucial role in building trust and emotional connection. When we show genuine concern and understanding for our partner's feelings, it strengthens the bond between us. Compassion is about being there for your partner in times of need, which helps create a deeper and more trusting relationship. When you respond to your partner's struggles with empathy rather than defensiveness, you're showing that you care about their experience and well-being. This approach helps to navigate conflicts more smoothly because it focuses on understanding and resolving issues together, rather than letting disagreements create distance. For example, if your partner is upset about something, showing compassion means listening to their concerns without jumping to conclusions or getting defensive. Instead of immediately trying to fix the problem or arguing about it, you acknowledge their feelings and work together to find a solution. This kind of empathetic response fosters a stronger, more connected relationship. Enhancing communication. Compassion also enhances communication in relationships. Compassionate communication involves listening deeply and responding with empathy. This means truly hearing what your partner is saying and understanding their emotions before you respond. When you practice compassionate communication, both partners feel heard and valued. This kind of open and honest dialogue is essential for a healthy relationship. It aligns with Stoic principles of respectful and thoughtful interaction, as it promotes understanding and mutual respect. For example, when having a conversation, make an effort to listen without interrupting. Show that you're engaged by nodding, making eye contact, and reflecting on what your partner has said. Respond in a way that acknowledges their feelings and provides support, rather than just focusing on your own perspective. This approach not only improves how you communicate, but also strengthens the emotional connection between you and your partner. By combining compassion with Stoic principles, you create a relationship that is both resilient and deeply connected. Practical ways to integrate compassion into Stoic relationships. Daily acts of kindness. To integrate compassion into your Stoic relationships, start by incorporating small acts of kindness into your daily routine. These can be simple gestures like offering a supportive word or a small act of consideration. These daily acts reflect Stoic virtues, such as kindness and fairness, while also demonstrating genuine compassion. For example, you might leave a kind note for your partner, or make an effort to help with a task they find challenging. These small actions show that you care and that you are attentive to their needs. By making kindness a regular part of your routine, you build a more compassionate and supportive relationship. Empathetic listening. Another important way to practice compassion in your relationship is through empathetic listening. This means fully engaging with your partner's experiences and emotions. To do this, be present and give them your full attention when they are sharing their feelings or concerns. Empathetic listening involves more than just hearing words. It means understanding the emotions behind those words. Avoid jumping to conclusions or trying to fix the problem immediately. Instead, validate their feelings by acknowledging their experience and showing that you understand where they're coming from. For instance, if your partner is discussing a tough day at work, listen actively without interrupting. Show that you're engaged by reflecting on what they've said and expressing empathy. This approach helps your partner feel heard and valued, which strengthens your connection. Balanced emotional responses. Combine your Stoic resilience with compassionate responses by approaching difficult situations with both calmness and empathy. Stoicism teaches us to remain composed and rational, but this doesn't mean ignoring your partner's emotional needs. When facing a challenging situation, stay calm and centered. Use your Stoic resilience to manage your own emotions, but also make sure to acknowledge and address your partner's feelings. This means responding to their concerns with understanding and support, even while maintaining your own emotional balance. For example, if there's a disagreement, approach the situation with a calm demeanor. Listen to your partner's perspective and validate their feelings before discussing solutions. This balanced approach helps manage conflicts effectively while maintaining a compassionate and supportive relationship. By integrating these practices into your relationship, you create a harmonious balance between Stoic principles and compassionate behavior. This combination fosters a deeper connection. To conclude, compassion and Stoicism can work together harmoniously to create more meaningful and resilient relationships. By integrating compassionate actions within the Stoic framework of virtue and rationality, you can build deeper connections and navigate relationship challenges with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, maintain emotional resilience, and act with virtue. Compassion complements these principles by adding warmth, understanding, and empathy. When you combine these two approaches, you create a relationship that is not only strong and stable, but also rich in emotional connection and support. By practicing daily acts of kindness, empathetic listening, and balanced emotional responses, you can enhance your relationships and foster a more supportive and loving environment. The harmony of compassion and Stoicism helps you connect more deeply with your partner, while handling difficulties in a thoughtful and composed manner. Call to action. If you found this exploration of compassion and Stoicism helpful, please like, subscribe, and share this video with others who might benefit from these insights. And let me know in the comments how you plan to incorporate compassion into your Stoic practices. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences.